Tonight on Syracuse Unpeeled.
A music festival in Miami left thousands of attendees stranded last week.
A remake of Dumbo, Disney's classic character written by a Syracuse University alumni, hit theaters this weekend.
Despite recent controversy, Jussie Smollett was still nominated for an NAACP Image Award.
And we have Otto the Orange in studio to celebrate his birthday.
All that and more tonight on Syracuse Unpeeled. To another episode of Syracuse Unpeeled. I'm Justin Paura.
And I'm Landon Wexler.
This April Fool's Day gave way to big announcements making us all wonder which were facts and which were fools. We would have all known Justin Bieber is a prankster since the Never Say Never movie, but this April Fool's Day the pop star's jokes had believers singing Baby all day long. Bieber posted a photo of a sonogram on Instagram without any caption or explanation.
He then followed up with a photo of his wife Hailey Baldwin Bieber in a doctor's office with her hands on her stomach, claiming he was not joking. After a couple of crazy hours, Bieber posted a sonogram of a puppy, revealing that the pregnancy was in fact a hoax, receiving backlash for his April Fool's joke, as fans claim that the joke about a false pregnancy is offensive to those who have troubles conceiving.
Look, to me, that one's a little far-fetched in my opinion. Bieber's baby may have been a joke. But Bieber's baby may have been a joke, but this food baby is real. Coincidentally, on April Fool's Day, Burger King announced the launch of their new Impossible Whopper. The burgers are vegan, plant-based patties that claim to be impossible to distinguish from beef, hence the name. Although many thought Burger King was making an April Fool's joke, Burger King will indeed follow in White Castle's footsteps and become the second fast food chain to release an Impossible Burger.
On that subject, Tinder released a height verification feature to join in on the April Fool's fun. Tinder announced the feature 3 days prior to April 1st. Later that day, Tinder responded to backlash from people who thought that the feature could be interpreted as body shaming by tweeting, quote, "Stand tall or short and embrace who you are."
All right, so the jokes are gone. April Fool's Day is gone. Let's get to the real stories.
We absolutely will. The end of March brought a devastating loss to the rap world. Grammy-nominated rap artist Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed outside of his own clothing store in Los Angeles. A couple days after the tragedy, police arrested Eric Holder for involvement in the shooting.
Officers had planned a meeting with Hussle for the next day to discuss ways to limit gang violence and help the youth. In the beginning of his career, Hussle was a devout member of the Crips, one of the largest gangs in LA. Recently, Hussle disassociated himself from the gang and dedicated his time to helping the youth and preventing gang violence.
Now, his shooting suspect, Eric Holder, has officially been arrested. That's definitely in good news. Definitely hear that he's been arrested, but definitely it's so tough to see a loss like this, you know?
It's really, really tough, and there were a lot of outreach from different celebrities and athletes in the community, in the entire American community. That includes Rihanna, Ice Cube, Pharrell Williams. Pharrell actually put a tweet out there expressing his love, saying, "You were about something positive, and for your community in every chance you had to speak, and because of that, you inspired millions who will uphold your legacy forever. Rest amongst the stars."
Absolutely. Clearly a very loved guy. Now, he was also, not only was his personality, his advocacy loved, his music was loved in that he was Grammy nominated, so or Grammy nominated, which is a big deal.
Well, he will definitely be a big loss, and we'll continue to mourn for a while. But on to other things. Kristaps Porzingis is being accused of rape during his time with the New York Knicks. On Saturday, the NY Post published a detailed police report investigating a woman's complaint that she was raped by Porzingis in 2018. Porzingis' attorney told ESPN that his client denies the allegations.
Reports have also surfaced that the New York Knicks were aware of these allegations and did nothing to address them. Porzingis now plays for the Dallas Mavericks and has investigations continue. As they continue, information is still surfacing.
So this is a really crazy story. Not only did the Knicks know about it, so did the Dallas Mavericks when they traded for him. Porzingis reportedly called this woman his slave while repeatedly beating and raping her.
That is a lot to take in, no doubt about that. And the accuser stayed apparently after the assault, after the rape had taken place, for hours after that, which is an uncomfortable situation, you know?
And you know, nobody is innocent until proven guilty. This is a crazy story because the Players Association Executive Director Michelle Roberts, the first, not only woman, first black woman to hold this position, with all the information available, says that the NBA PA stands by Porzingis with the information it currently has. So definitely an interesting speculation. No one, of course, is innocent until proven guilty.
Agreed.
But this is some insane story nonetheless.
It is a lot to take in. Now, a limp mess that lacks things like surprises, scariness, originality, and pacing. Well, you may be wondering what the heck that's about. That's how Hollywood Reporter described Jordan Peele's reboot of The Twilight Zone. After its Monday night premiere on CBS, viewers took to Twitter to express their take on the show, calling it unnecessarily political, weak, and even just plain predictable.
However, others praised Peele for his creativity and drew comparisons between the reboot and the Netflix hit show Black Mirror. All 4 released episodes are all available on CBS All Access, and the first episode, called The Comedian, is available for free on YouTube.
You and I both know Jordan Peele with his Get Out, how Get Out was pure gold.
Skyrocket.
It seems like everything Jordan Peele has touched has turned to gold. It's weird to see these reviews not looking so hot for him.
Right, and of course he went right from Key and Peele, his comedy skit show with Keegan-Michael Key. Then he had Get Out. Then Us just came in and smashed every horror movie box office record. And now this is looking like a dud. Many suggesting the show should have aired in black and white like the original. Maybe that would have helped Peele's ratings a little bit more.
No, I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if you've seen how Twilight Zone has changed and have you seen it in color. But when you look at it with color, it looks a little bit like Black Mirror. And that's a little bit concerning. And that's why tons of people are thinking, is this just competing with Black Mirror at this point? Is Twilight Zone only trying to follow up with Black Mirror?
Well, is the Twilight Zone copying Black Mirror? Is Black Mirror copying the Twilight Zone? And we all remember that Twilight Zone came out way before Black Mirror did when you talk about the original. So who's really pointing fingers at who here?
It's true. My grandma would agree that Twilight Zone came first, but Graham, I think you can call that decision as it arises for sure. Yeah, it's definitely something to see how people are drawing the comparison.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll keep up on the Twilight Zone as more episodes become available. Coming up, people are comparing events at the Ultra Music Festival to the Fyre Fest disaster.
Find out why tens of thousands of people were left stranded at Ultra next on Syracuse Unpeeled. Welcome back, Unpeelers. Well, Miami Music Festival Ultra left tens of thousands of attendees either stranded or walking miles in the dead of night. Some are comparing what happened at Ultra to the notorious Fyre Festival. But is it? Syracuse Unpeeled music reporter Liam Crowley is here in studio to explain what happened to make Ultra such a disaster. What's happening, Liam?
I'm doing good. Seems like every week we got more festival news, good or bad.
Right,
That's very
and
true.
Ultra is a music festival that has been going on for a few years. Why has there been so much controversy in this year's show?
Yeah, so last year the music festival was at Bayfront Park, and it got moved to Virginia Key Beach Park and Miami Marine Stadium Flex Park because of noise complaints last year by residents in the local area. And due to this change, Virginia Key Beach being on a separate island, the festival offered free transportation to and from the venue. Now, the issue was the festival wrapped at 11 p.m. We have 50,000 people waiting for shuttle buses, and we have 55 shuttle buses there with 200 seat capacities in each one. Now, I did a little quick math, and that comes out to 11,000 available seats. 50,000 people waiting for buses does not check out. People stranded until 2 a.m. in the dead of night, leading a lot of people to walk across the William Powell Bridge 3 miles back to the mainland. It looked like some sort of scene out of a late night 5K.
Clearly, and I commend you for actually doing the math there. I don't think Justin and I
We're
really
not
do that.
math guys.
Not a chance. Now, in 2019, everything we think of as a festival going wrong. Fyre Festival, Fyre Festival. Does this deserve to be called Fyre Festival too?
Absolutely not. Honestly, the festival continued on without any hiccups. The act still performed, and people did get back to their houses on the mainland. Yeah, sure, it was inconvenient that they had to walk, and some people had to wait until 2 a.m. to get their transportation, but they weren't stranded on Pablo Escobar's island, and they were still able to get back home, and they got to see a good weekend of music. I thought it was bad, but not the worst.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Liam. Appreciate it.
You have heard of the cat eye, but what about a dragon eye? Urban Decay and Game of Thrones are collaborating to launch a new makeup collection. The collection drops on April 13th, just 1 day before the 8th and final season of GOT when it airs on HBO. This is the show's first time working with a higher-end makeup brand. Syracuse Unpeeled beauty reporter Olivia Tamino is here to break down the makeup. Olivia, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, a couple questions. Now, first, tell us about the collection. What kind of products do they have?
So this actually has basically everything you would need to do a full face of makeup, Game of Thrones style. It has highlighters, it has eyeshadow, it has cheek palettes, basically everything. So it's definitely a lot of fun. They also have a lot of metallic colors to kind of go along with like the bold theme of Game of Thrones. And their packaging is also fantastic. One of the eyeshadow palettes you pull out and it has a big iron throne like in the show. So they really went all in for it, 100%.
I hope so. That's awesome.
Well, I mean, you heard the excitement in our voices. A lot of people love Game of Thrones, so this collection is obviously going to have so many fans. But why did they decide to go with this collection now?
Well, as you said, the final season of Game of Thrones is launching, so this is definitely a good time for those diehard fans that are trying to soak up the last of everything. They also basically said that this was inspired by the strong woman in the show, so it's a great time to keep pushing that message. And I think that another important thing was that no one has ever kind of done this before. No higher brands have ever done this with them. There was a couple drugstore brands, but this is going to be good for those who really want that good quality makeup and really want to take it to the next level.
Absolutely. Now, you saw how Justin and I reacted. Game of Thrones makeup? Heck yeah. How are the rest of the people reacting?
Everyone's so excited. The Game of Thrones fans will buy anything. Game of
Oh,
Thrones, they're
true
that type
that.
of fan base. So they're really going to do well, especially with the better quality. I think it's going to be a great launch.
All right, well, Olivia, thank you so much. But coming up, we are going live with Patrick Gunn as Dumbo is flying high in theaters right now. But do you know he originally took off in Syracuse?
I didn't know that, actually, but thank you for letting me know, even though I said that a little bit early in the show. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Find out how Dumbo has orange roots next on Unpeeled.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
Got a quarter?
Welcome back, Unpeelers. I know you may be familiar with Disney's classic story of Dumbo, but what you may not know is that SU alumni Helen Aberson originally wrote the story about the flying elephant. Syracuse Unpeeled film reporter Patrick Gunn is at the Onondaga Historical Association to give you a different side to Dumbo's story. Patrick?
That's right, Justin. I'm out here at the Onondaga Historical Association where there is a noticeable lack of elephants. But don't worry, there is an exhibit that has the report of when how the Dumbo came to life. In 1938, Syracuse University graduate and Salt Sea native Helen Aberson created the famous character in the book Dumbo, the Flying Elephant, with her husband, Harold Pearl. Rolla Book, a local company, bought the rights to the book, and native illustrator Helen Durney made the illustrations for the book. A Syracuse advertiser, Everett Whitmire, then sold the rights to Dumbo to Walt Disney Studios. That led to the creation of the film that was one of Disney's early successes. And the museum decided to put the work on the Helens on exhibit from the Vault series. The exhibit on display displays Dumbo's upbringings as well as the stories of the two Helens that brought Dumbo to life. The exhibit opened last Friday with the opening of Tim Burton's newest remake and will keep open until the end of May. Reporting from the Onondaga Historical Museum, I'm Patrick Gunn, CitrusTV.
Thank you so much, Pat. Incredible stuff. Now, if you don't have flying ears, get ready to rev your engines. Monster Jam is coming to a Carrier Dome this weekend, and Monster Jam is a live motorsport event, tour, and television show. Feld Entertainment puts on competitions at various venues around the country throughout the year. Syracuse Unpeeled city events reporter Natalie Fahmy is here to give us a rundown as to what to expect for Monster Jam. How's it going, Natalie?
Great. How are you guys?
Doing great.
All right, so Landon mentioned it a little bit. Some special events at Monster Jam. What do they have planned for this year?
Right. So the event itself starts at 7 p.m., but if you buy an early access pit party ticket, you can get there as early as 1:30. You can get unprecedented all access to the monster trucks and the drivers, so you can get up close. You can hang out with the drivers, ask them questions. You can also start arriving at 2:30 just if you buy a pit party ticket. You can start arriving a little bit later, but you still get the all-access experience.
So it's called Monster Jam. I'm expecting monsters and trucks the size of monsters, but in actuality, how big are these trucks?
Okay, these trucks are huge. They each weigh about 12,000 pounds, which is the size of a fully grown elephant.
Good God.
Yeah, they have 15,000 horsepower, and each tire itself weighs about the weight of a large vending machine, and their diameter is just about as tall as me at 5 feet 5 inches.
Every single tire, that's unbelievable.
These trucks really are monsters, but they also race as well. So how many races are there, and how are winners decided?
So there are 5 different races. They go from donut competitions to timed races to freestyle, and this is actually a pretty cool part. It gets the audience really involved with the show. So you go to www.judgezone.com when you're at the show, and audience members get to vote. They have 20 seconds after each event to vote on what they thought the best part was or the best truck was, and then the scores are tallied at the end, so there are no professional judges.
Okay, now if I'm not anticipating going, and I am, so don't be scared. But how is this going to affect people on campus?
Okay, so it is a huge event, and it's happening right here at the Carrier Dome, like you said, and there's going to be crazy traffic. So if you're not going, it might be a good idea to stay in with your friends this weekend.
Okay.
All right, Natalie, thank you so much, as always, for joining us. But coming up, who can understand Otto better, Landon or me?
Well, tune in to see if I can beat Justin in a game of charades celebrating Otto's birthday, next on Syracuse Unpeeled.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown, and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close field.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch. Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back, Unpeelers. This past weekend was the 50th NAACP Image Awards. The ceremony celebrates people of color's accomplishments in over 40 different categories, from film, television, music, and literature, along with other honorary awards.
In the week leading up to the event, nominee Jussie Smollett stole the spotlight when prosecutors abruptly dropped 16 counts of disorderly conduct. Citrus Unpeeled award show reporter Megan Fitzpatrick reports that the timing of the event got wrapped up in the ongoing Smollett controversy.
That's right, guys. The controversy was there despite Jussie Smollett's absence. The Empire actor was nominated for 4 Outstanding Supporting Actor in a series just 2 weeks after Smollett allegedly staged a hate crime attack against himself. The host of the evening, Anthony Anderson from ABC sitcom Blackish, said he hopes Smollett walks home with the award.
I'm glad everything has worked out for him. But I hope he's here so he can celebrate with his community and with his family and with his friends.
Anderson said he would be interested to hear Smollett's acceptance speech, but to his disappointment, Smollett neither attended the event nor won the award. Comedian Chris Rock was asked not to mention Smollett, but even still, Rock couldn't help but crack a joke when presenting an award.
You're Jesse from now on. You don't even get the you no more. That you was respect. You ain't getting no respect from me.
After Rock's joke, Yahara Sahidi, also a star in Blackish, jumped to Smollett's defense. During her acceptance for Outstanding Comedy Series, she told the crowd, quote, "I stand with Jesse." While Smollett controversy may have put a split in the crowd, the rest of the night was filled with heartwarming moments and outstanding awards. The event was held for the first time ever in the Dolby Theater, the same theater the Academy Awards are held in. Beyoncé won Entertainer of the Year, and her husband Jay-Z won the President's Award. Black Panther and Blackish swept the floor, leading for the most wins of the evening in each of their categories.
Megan, thank you so much. Last week was Forever Orange Week on Syracuse University campus, the event that recognizes Orange Pride and Otto the Orange's birthday. This year, SU turned 149 years old, and you don't look a year older than 100. And to celebrate, we have made a game of Syracuse charades.
Now, Justin and I are going to try to guess what SU imagery Otto is acting out. Now, the winner will get a piece of the second cake. The second piece of the cake, my apologies. Obviously, the first piece goes to you. Now, feel free to play along at home. Tweet us at CitrusTVE and let us know how many you got right. Game begins just about in a sec. Now, grab some cake and warm up your vocal cords because we are throwing a very special birthday party for Otto. Oh my gosh. Okay. Basketball.
Basketball. Jim Boeheim, Syracuse, Carrier Dome. Oh, I got it.
Wow,
yeah,
that's pretty
right.
solid. That's
oh,
pretty
I know.
That's one for
Come on, it's easy.
Highest battle.
Basketball, Jim Boeheim. Basketball. Yes,
Basketball.
Yes, I got it.
Wait,
come on.
That was it? Oh.
Yep.
Snow.
Free. Oh, that was
okay.
fast.
All right. The screen.
Unpeeled.
Big screen.
Citrus.
Jumbotron.
Citrus TV.
Oh my
That's
God, that
right.
was easy.
Come on. For 3? No, 3 each. Stop.
Fourth quarter.
That's not 4 fingers.
It's 6.
4. Basket.
4. Forward. 4. Fast forward. 4.
Final 4.
Oh my gosh. 4.
Oh boy, we're not doing well.
4.
I'm gonna let you try to take this. You got
4.
it. High five.
44. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. How did I not do that?
That's it. Fishing. Reeling in.
Casting. Nope.
Lasso. Corralling.
I'm almost gonna pass.
What's he gonna do? You want me to do this? No, not that.
Stay away from that. I think we gotta pass. Orange juice. Oh man, that was close. Orange juice.
Orange
juice. Juice jam.
Bah! All right. Still 3-2.
Mayfest. No.
Go team.
Go.
Airball.
Football. Eric
Dungy.
Eric.
Dino Babers. Yes. We're doing good.
I don't know who's winning. Fly.
The wave. I'll fly like an eagle to the street.
Eagle?
Fly.
Eagle?
Like, no.
Noah Eagle.
Bald eagle.
Ball.
Big bird. Big bird? Bird. Birdman.
Bird.
Bird library.
Damn it.
Come on. Too much Syracuse. Jiggy. Get jiggy with it.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, we're dancing. Silent disco, no. Heisman.
Heisman. Eric
dance.
Dungy.
Oh, Ernie Davis. Bah! Got it.
All right. Don't be too excited. I still beat you. Come on.
Heck
Now,
yeah.
we have a special birthday party coming up for you. See if we could fit 149 candles on one cake next on Syracuse Unpeeled.
My bad.
Es un corto trayecto de su colonia hasta su bosque local. Para encontrar un parque o zona verde cerca de usted, visite descubreelbosque.org.
Welcome back, Unpeelers. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get all 149 candles onto the cake. Sorry, Otto. But that is not going to stop us from celebrating our favorite mascot special day.
We would have wanted to sing happy birthday, but unfortunately we aren't the best singers. I know I'm not.
No.
But don't worry, because we brought in the rest of this Unpeeled squad to celebrate, to make up for it. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. No, we can't sing a happy birthday, but this is big. Wow, that looks...
No one wants to hear from us. Come on.
Well, okay. So, yeah, please. All right, do we have a lighter? No? We don't have a lighter? All right.
That's too dangerous, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Can you blow? I don't know. You can't really blow, can you? Oh my! You want to lick your? My!
Hey,
all right.
There we go.
Now I'm a big fan of this. Now 149. Now Justin did say you don't go a day over 100. I'm thinking like a 21, 22.
21.
20. Yeah. He's a sprout still, you know. Oh, what? Oh.
Down. Us down.
Happy birthday.
I don't know. Come on. Can you at least make a wish for us? Birthday.
Okay, act it out. Oh, he wants us to go all the way in the March Madness.
Football,
next year,
we're winning a national championship.
We're gonna win.
Tommy DeVito.
Not just the Camping World Bowl. We're talking all the way to the Final Four, all the way to the national champions, NCAA, and everyone. God, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna
be great. We had a wonderful time here
did.
on Unpeeled. That's all the time we have, Unpeelers. I'm Justin Paura.
And I'm Landon Wexler. Have a great night, Syracuse. All right, watch out for the...